Cyber Touch Research BTC Detect Software, How to Pay eTrade with Bitcoin, Unlock Morgan Stanley Crypto Funding Secrets Fast, eTrade's Crypto Support and Funding Models, 50% Trade Crypto-Related Instruments Trade ETFs, ETNs Futures from Regular Stock Accounts, 30% Spot Crypto Trading from 2026, Trade BTC ETH SOL within the platform, 20% indirect funding models, convert fiat to fiat or use crypto products. In this review, we'll take a detailed look at how, using a cold wallet and a special focus on Bitcoin, you can pay for a wide range of purchases through btcdetect.com. Cyber Touch Research, BT Detect software asset, and indirectly fund your brokerage account by converting BTC to fiat or through crypto products. ETFs, Bitcoin futures. Below is an overview of the eTrade ecosystem and several working models for using Bitcoin to fund or monetize your account. What does Pay eTrade actually support? eTrade, Morgan Stanley, has historically not accepted cryptocurrency as a payment method for account funding. There are no BTC addresses or on-chain deposits. Instead, clients are offered trade crypto-related instruments, ETF, ETP, trusts, BTC ETH futures from a regular brokerage account. From 2026, store spot cryptocurrencies, BTC ETH SOL, within the platform through the Morgan Partner infrastructure. Morgan Stanley has launched a pilot spot crypto trading service on eTrade, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, with a commission of 0.5% of the trade amount. The service will be gradually rolled out to its entire client base, 8.6 million clients in 2026. Understanding the phrase, pay eTrade with Bitcoin. This query, in terms of real-world constraints, has three practical scenarios. 1. Top up your eTrade brokerage account with only Bitcoin, without a white fiat card. 2. Buy, hold exposure to BTC and other crypto assets through eTrade, using fiat, not on-chain. Cyber Touch Research BTC Detect software. Neither scenario is implemented by directly transferring BTC to eTrade. So in practice, we are talking about combined chains, BTC fiat payment, BTC broker replenishment, or BTC eTrade internal crypto trading. eTrade Morgan Stanley eTrade. Cyber Touch Research BTC Detect software, general idea, or sell Bitcoin on a third-party platform, receive USD or another currency, and then use them to fund eTrade using standard methods, ACH, wire, check, etc. From eTrade's perspective, this is a standard fiat deposit, even though the funds originally came in BTC. Typical production pipeline. 1. Selling BTC on a regulated exchange, service. Choose an exchange that supports withdrawal to a U.S. bank account or your correspondent bank. If possible, provide a normal KYC trace, Coinbase, Kraken, Bitstamp, etc. if there is access in your jurisdiction. 2. Sell BTC for USD and lock the amount in your balance. 3. Withdraw USD from the exchange to your bank. Withdraw funds to your bank account, which will then be linked to eTrade. Use ACH or wire, depending on your bank and limits. 4. Adding funds to eTrade. In eTrade, add this bank as a funding source and initiate a deposit. The broker doesn't mark this as crypto. It only sees a bank transfer. 5. Trading BTC instruments through eTrade. Use your funds to trade BTC-related instruments. Cyber Touch Research BTC Tech software. Bitcoin ETPs, ETFs, futures, and crypto ETFs via standard tickers on exchanges. Formally, you paid for eTrade with Bitcoin, but in fact it was through an intermediate fiat conversion. YouTube embed advanced Bitcoin address operations, cold store, BTC Tech software, watch on YouTube. Use eTrade's built-in crypto trading. Starting in 2026, Morgan Stanley will roll out spot cryptocurrency trading directly within.
Now we need to clear the console.
and click the button to find a Bitcoin address, meaning a new fresh one. The Bitcoin address with a balance top-up shows that there is a Bitcoin address at 54. We press the button, so the amount is 71, that's correct. We save the result and copy the address. Let's open the console. Now let's move on to the BTC Detect software and clear the console. The field is cleared as well. We click the button to get the required public key. Then we click on So the launch is in progress, and while it's filling up, I can recommend certain documentation for you. For further study, you can look into the documentation on digital signatures. Signatures where, for example, a lattice attack is indicated with mesh attacks are still relevant because a small group of algorithms provides. There are issues with creating digital signatures, and there is documentation from researchers like Breaker and Hellinger, that is, finding Hellinger is a biased understanding of one-time numbers. There are disposable numbers for lattice attacks that provide weak signatures and the possibility of recovery. Bitcoin wallets, meaning obtaining private keys. And so we see that BitMatrix, the cell's filled up and we need to get the hex format. After that, we get the regular format. Keeping the entire result, and then we go to the console folder to see the saved result we have. It has been saved in this form, so let's check how exactly it has been saved and what values it contains. We need to copy the private key, then we close the document and proceed to the payment. You can download it yourself through the aggregator. Just copy the coin bin from the repository. Here we also have the raw text for creating, so we open it up to create the raw text for the transaction. We absolutely cannot save this for security reasons. Next, we will need to press the button. We press the button, and the process of connecting to the blockchain and determining the balance begins, and so the amount. Which was specified. That's all correct. Now we need to add our Bitcoin address and update the cold storage. Wallet, and we get our cold wallet. So we wait for a certain amount of time, and then a new address with a 0 balance, and we specify this address, then we set it. So let's set the fee to 900 Satoshis, then we send it, get the value, and check it. The importance of verification. And yes, the address is correct. Now let's sign the address and we'll get it. We're checking the verification again because everything needs to be correct, including the amount. Then we transmit the addresses through the Routex blockchain. That's correct. So we received the fresh text IDs. So we updated everything. The amount comes directly from this wallet, our Bitcoin address. Now we wait for a certain amount of time for the miners to confirm at least one confirmation. We need the transaction, so let's update the result. Now we can see just one confirmation from the miners and we received a certain amount. So now let's update our We update the cold wallet so we can see the received funds in the lists. The funds received in Bitcoin cryptocurrency, and we see that the amount is as specified. The Bitcoin address has received funds, and our total balance is now $455, so this is already the fifth one. We're closing the Bitcoin address from the report and leaving the cold wallet. Now we need to save the folder.
CyberTouch Research BTC Detect software. Keep your BTC position under the control of a traditional broker without having to transfer the asset to a separate wallet. Steps to access. 1. Opening and verifying a brokerage account. Registration on eTrade. KYC AML identity verification. For non-US residents, there may be restrictions on account types and available products, including crypto. 2. Crypto blocks access to crypto trading. Is being developed in partnership with ZeroHash, which provides the wallet and settlement infrastructure. Similar to futures and options, the broker may require risk disclaimers for crypto. 3. Topping up your account with fiat. Standard deposit methods are used, bank, check, etc. 4. Converting fiat to BTC. In the platform's crypto section, select the asset, Bitcoin, enter the amount, and create an order. The transaction fee is 0.5% of the dollar equivalent. Essentially, eTrade is becoming a crypto exchange within a broker, but entry and exit are only through fiat, not through direct BTC deposits. CyberTouch Research BTC Detect software, card fintech, eTrade deposit. If there's no direct, convenient bank account for withdrawing from a crypto exchange, an intermediate fintech layer, crypto cards, fintech payment services is used. The logic is 1. Convert BTC using a service that issues a virtual physical card, Visa, MasterCard, or IBAN details. 2. You use this card account to fund your normal bank account, which you then link to eTrade. 3. Next, proceed as in option 1, top up the broker from your bank account. Cons: additional jurisdictional and tax complexity, risks of blocking due to the crypto source of funds, higher fees and compliance risks than in the regulated exchange, bank, eTrade scheme. What is important to consider from a compliance and tax perspective? Source of funds. After 2024, major brokers and banks will pay increased attention to the origin of funds, especially those related to crypto. CyberTouch Research BTC Detect software, BTC Fiat. If you're converting crypto to fiat in bulk and depositing it into a brokerage account, you need to carefully track exchange rate differences, acquisition costs, etc., to ensure accurate tax accounting.
From a security and regulation perspective, the regulated exchange with full KYC history, bank eTrade scheme, is usually preferable to a P2P exchanger or a gray fiat bridge, when eTrade might introduce direct crypto deposits. So far, this only covers crypto asset trading via zero hash and offering crypto ETFs futures, but not direct on-chain deposits to brokerage accounts. Zero Hash's model assumes that client wallets are effectively stored on the partner's infrastructure, with the broker acting as a front-end and custodial interface, rather than a classic crypto custodian with user addresses like those found on exchanges. Therefore, for the foreseeable future, the most realistic scheme for paying eTrade with Bitcoin is either indirect top-up via BTC fiat bank transfer, or using existing fiat in the account to purchase BTC within eTrade and then trade or withdraw it. Cyber Touch. Research BTC Detect software practical structure of the article if you are going to publish it. For a technical audience, techies, geeks, traders, such an article could be formatted something like this. 1. Introduction. Why the topic is relevant. Morgan Stanley enters crypto. Fees lower than traditional crypto exchanges. Regulatory trends after 2024. 2. What is eTrade and how does it work today? Classic broker, crypto products, but not a crypto wallet. 3. Limitations. Why can't you just transfer BTC to eTrade? 4. Scenario 1. BTC to fiat brokerage account funding. Pros, cons, compliance, and tax considerations. 5. Scenario 2. How to use eTrade's built-in crypto trading. What assets are available, what are the fees, and what it looks like in the interface. 6. Scenario 3. Fiat bypasses, crypto cards, non-obvious blocking risks. 7. Conclusion. Why is this even necessary? Diversification, legalization of crypto capital in the traditional financial sector, reducing the risk of stock market collapses.
We would like to inform you that we specialize on data cybersecurity, and we ask you to sign to our YouTube channel to stay connected at all times and receive a lot of useful and important information. We also offer services from experienced specialists on cybersecurity, which covers a wide range. Directions such as restoring access to social networks and messenger accounts, to email and corporate accounts. We are also reviving popular cryptocurrencies, wallets like Bitcoin and Ethereum, in a legal way. Wallet recovery happens strictly through mathematical patterns of all kinds. Attacks hidden from everyone, documented vulnerabilities, damaged network phrases, and weaknesses in transactions. Digital signature of the cryptocurrency Bitcoin. We also recover through collisions during generation. Private keys to lost Bitcoin wallets. We have specialists available for services in restoring passwords and keys for the most complex encryptions. We also offer data recovery services to network infrastructures. We have a lot of experience and skill in restoration, damaged data from cloud services, as well as data recovery for mobile devices. Our specialists are doing a great job with the digital service, restoring deleted files, the process of collecting and analyzing data on various devices. We also offer restoration services, operating system after the boot sector damage. All possible services from our cybersecurity specialists. They are also working on restoring access to the platforms, accounts of all known services, including Apple ID through the recovery key for the 28-digit Google account code through Microsoft account recovery codes through alternative methods. Authentication. You have the contact information for our specialists. You can find it on our official website.